Welcome, Aqua Pisces, to your spiritual reading for February. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel. Welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, Aqua Pisces, straight into your spiritual reading over here. What Spirit has to say for you this month. Perfume of Sophia. Okay, and bath coal. Okay, so we have these two cards coming up. These two cards are talking about, starting with bath coal over here, is talking about casting aside things that no longer serve you. Things that need to resonate from the heart is what is important. Okay. So this is talking about the inner spiritual call that may require a leap of faith from you, Aqua Pisces. Okay, a more authentic awakening that you have coming into your life at this moment. So paving the way for the higher self to manifest typically means that fear and control-based approaches need to be surrendered. Okay, bath coal's present indicates something more appropriate and vital needs to supersede the limiting structures that are currently in place of your life. Okay. So it says, this may be a voice in your own heart which needs to be heard without judgment or censorship. Do not censorship yourself. Okay, do not censor yourself. Do not say, oh, well, I know I'm supposed to do it this way, and then turn around and say, no, I don't think that's going to be it. Quiet, be quiet, self. You really, and don't be hard and judgmental on yourself, because this is not the time during healing that you want to take judgment calls from yourself. Look, the world's already harsh enough as it is. You don't want to be down on yourself. You don't want to say, oh, I can't do this, I'm too stupid, or I can't do that because I'm too slow, or you see what I'm saying? You do not want to put yourself into ranges of talking down to yourself, thinking down, thinking you cannot rise above things. Get deep within your desired place within your heart and give yourself the intention of, I can do this. I'm totally worthy of this. This is for me, and I know I can do this. When you're too hard on yourself, there's no patience with yourself, right? So you're only it's almost like giving yourself a lack of interest within things because you don't think you're good enough to do so. Maybe you don't think you can do spiritual growth because maybe there's a fear too of getting too deep within yourself to really take on the responsibilities of having to go down the roads of pain, right? So maybe you only allow yourself to go so deep that you never 100% get to the to the whole path, because you kind of get to a crossroads, and the crossroads are like, I don't want to hurt, I don't want to, all of a sudden it starts hurting. Spiritual growth does hurt, okay, because we have to dig deep within ourselves to find the answers of, where's this darkness coming from? What am I allowing into my life that I should not be allowing? Where's my self-worth? Why did I allow this to happen so long? Things of this nature, right? So bath coal is letting you know it's okay to do these things, but it's not okay to be too judgmental and too harsh on yourself. You just need to come out and say, it's okay. We did this, you did that. We've all done dumb things, but that does not make us dumb, right? It just means we had bad choices. Does not make you stupid, right? So changing the wording is how we heal and raise the vibrations. So with the perfume of Sophia over here, it is allowing you to understand this sense, to be able to sense the best timing and approach to take. You will find your way intuitively and instinctively, even through confusing circumstances, where one moment you are sure the answer is no, and the next moment you are sure the answer is yes. And be careful of this over here with Beth Cole, right? Because it's almost telling you, remember what it said earlier, right? It said, well, when things get a little rough, maybe I want to pull away from that. You know, maybe I censor myself. I have a censorship against myself. Oh, I don't want to go there. That's kind of hard. Okay. So give up trying to figure out the answers right out. Okay. Remain open with positivity and relaxation for the exceptions, right? You want to wait for the answers. Don't try to click for them, right? The clarity shall emerge spontaneously according to the divine timing. A lot of your answers too, my friends, come through dreams, especially when you're on spiritual journeys. Okay, so trust that your answers and questions about your life will be answered. Okay, you might think you have the answers, and then you will know whether or not that answer is correct, right? You may have a question and waiting for the answer. I think that maybe this could be the right way. No, I really do believe that. And then you will know whether it is or not. Okay. And then, of course, it would be, oh, I wonder how this goes. And then you'll find out. Okay, even now, you are in the process of working your way towards the answers that will bring you clarity and higher understanding. There is a kindness in how the universe delivers a message. There is a story of 3 rabbis, it says, who went into a room and saw God. One rabbi dropped dead and the other went crazy, and the third one became enlightened. Oh, it was the same room at the same divine presence. So what accounts for the different outcomes? When we are ready for knowledge, divine guidance is incredibly helpful and healing. So what it's trying to say is there's going to be different outcomes for different people. So when people come to you and say, no, that's not the way it is. Well, hold on a second. How do you know? My life's different from your life. Don't tell me. So I think that with you, you do have someone around you. Otherwise, I don't believe that that would come through so much. That someone might be wanting to give you the outcomes. And maybe this is why sometimes you're a little hard on yourself, because as soon as you think that you're getting somewhere, you might have someone, and this is not for everybody, you might have somebody coming in trying to tell you what you know. Well, let me just tell you. The divine is here talking to you right now, telling you that's not how it works for your life. Not everybody's life works the same, right? Just like I don't make the kind of money that you make, and you don't make the kind of money I make, right? Life is different. Outcomes are different, right? Knowledge is different. Not everybody knows the same things. We can learn off of each other, but if somebody's just going to come in and say, this is the way it's going to be, that could be where this judgment is coming from yourself. I really feel that for somebody, that there is somebody else involved who makes you take time out to say, maybe this is stupid, you know, or I'm stupid. Maybe they ridicule you and make you go backwards in your journey. Okay, that of course is not for everybody. Just remember that you are who you are, and you are a creative, beautiful being, and a blessing and a miracle to be on this planet. Just like everyone else. Okay. So the card coming up is the Treasure. Yes. And it's coming right underneath that. Wow. How crazy is that? Why? Because your treasures don't mean they're my treasures. And also remember, the card has more meanings too. So we're not going to just stop there. There's actually the treasure box is over here, and he's looking around for the treasure box. He cannot find the treasure. The treasure is hidden from sight. So, but it's really right underneath his nose, right? I don't know if you guys can see that far away. It's literally right here. If it was a snake, he would have been bitten. So what they're trying to say is your treasure, your blessing is right underneath your nose. Just go get it. Wait for it. Find it. It will come. Sooner or later, he's going to trip over this treasure, right? As soon as he gets to that window, he's going to bump right into it. And that's pretty much what it's saying. But it's also saying, my friends, do not allow other people to steal your blessings, to steal your treasures from you, okay? It has all kinds of meanings. So take that how it resonates. It's going to be a little bit different for everybody, and it might be the same for everyone. Maybe all of them are true. Okay. So clarifying on the Treasure. Yes, the Justice card, because the truth is, and that's what she's talking about, the truth that will come. The truth that you're waiting for about the question that you need. Acknowledging. So there is a time to prepare for knowledge, a time to receive it, and a time to live with it. Okay, but remember, there is a force in trying to, there is a danger in trying to force knowledge. Force is the desire to progress faster than naturally taking its place. So it needs to have its own time, its own perfect timing. Okay, so keep it balanced, my friends. Just like this guy here, right? He's going to, like I said, sooner or later, when his perfect timing comes, he's going to trip over that box. Okay, so just keep yourself balanced and justified. What you need to know will come in due time. Okay. Things don't happen overnight. Healing processes and growth take time. And this is under Bath Cole is coming the sands of time. Now we're talking about the sands of time, and we're talking about having this going once again within a perfect timing, knowing that there is a perfect timing for everything. Keeping yourself within a time. See, every time you talk down to yourself, it's like you're going to have to go backwards, right? You're going to have to start again. Because now it's kind of like I put all this negative energy in, now I have to go do it again. Right? And it gets harder and harder every time you start again on the same process. At least that's how I feel. I'm not going to say that's the same for everybody, but it does for me. Because then I have to get myself out of this negative role where it's like, you have to pick yourself out of the dirt, It's going to take some time to wipe off the dirt, and then you have to start all again to get yourself back to where you're in this super positive place. So, in the matter of importance, time is of essence. There could be an opportunity that you don't want to miss. It may be a project situation or personal connection that requires action or even completion. You might have had some delays, or you may have been highly active and industrious for some time. Either way, keep going and keep your focus and effort that is required at this time. And make sure that you're focusing on your efforts of keeping yourself balanced, strong, and not talking down to yourself or allowing other people to get into your energy to talk down to you. Okay. And remember too that this over here is also talking about indicates a voice that is true and needs to be acknowledged, and that will come through at the perfect timing. Okay. It says this may be a voice in your own heart which needs to be heard without judgment or censorship, and it may be an intuitive inner knowing to be recognized. It may be loving and helpful voice of a relied guide or friend who you've known to be trusted. And it may be a teaching from a dream or an insight from meditation. Like I said, a lot of these answers come from dreams. Okay, so remember to hear the clear voice of communication between the higher beings and yourself. Okay, you'll know when that intuition comes up, because it'll be like a light bulb in your head and you'll be like, whoa, where'd I get that thought? Then you'll know that the timing and the process is right. Okay. Yes, and there it is again, the communication, and we have the Archangel Michael card coming out, because that is our Archangel Michael card. And it's like Archangel Michael says, yes, the communication that you have is very important with spirit, with your higher self. Making sure that you are speaking the truth, the knowledge of what the situation is, and being open, right, to your higher self, to the divine. And the divine also communicate with you and understand. They perceive everything that's going on around you, because they know everything that's going around you every day of your life. So you do have angels around you who are watching you, guiding you, and they are listening to you. and you have this huge protection. This is Archangel Michael, so he's telling you you are protected, okay, and you're not alone. So never feel like you're alone on a journey either, or that no one is listening, because the divine are always listening, and these are all divines. Beth Cole is an angel, and Sophia is also a goddess and angel. Okay, so, and then Archangel Michael coming through. So you're never alone. So let's see what your soul has to let you know. So what is it that your soul wants to tell you? Your higher self, your soul? Inspiration. I am receiving divine inspiration right now. So live it, know it, accept it. Hey, you know what? You want to move mountains, my friends. You have it within you. Okay? Inspire yourself, and you have so much creativity and so much inspiration that needs to come out. Your soul wants you to know that life without the fire of new ideas is dull and separates you from all that is sacred. Creativity and inspiration are, in fact, receptibility. Okay? And being open to the Creator. Even if the motivation that occurs seems unusual or strange, welcome new ideas and fresh ways of viewing the world. Open yourself to the deep flowing wellspring of vision, ideas, and intuition that dwell within yourself. How beautiful is that? Okay, and we will get a Whispers of Healing. Wait, is this Whispers of Healing? No, this is Love and Light. I'm sorry. This is Doreen Virtue's Love and Light cards. Okay, overall message from Spirit. Message from Spirit, please. Let love light the way. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord will personally go ahead of you. He will be with you. He will neither fail you nor abandon you. So always remembering that, like I said before, you do have divine around you. You are not abandoned. You are not alone, and you do have the inspiration to carry through. So how beautiful is that? Even though life changes, okay, through the childhood to the adulthood, you're never alone. You always have God, and your guardian angels are with you every step of the way, aiding and protecting you. There are also likely here to help you follow through, like your spirit guides, guardian angels, right? Ancestors, these type of things. Everybody is there. And they guide you and help you all the time, right? Life can sometimes present challenges, and God will shine pure, bright light to show us the way. Facing our fears can bring about great transformation. And we can accept and access a deep divine strength that we never knew we had. So by accepting it, you can accept it and say it is here, and then it will be easier to access, right? But if you're always pushing it down, yeah, you're not going to be able to access it, right? And if you don't accept it, how is it going to come to be, right? So by using acceptance, the universe says, yes, absolutely, here I come. And your access will be easier to tap into. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.